Hello there, my name is Madenge Waweru and I'm the co-founder and product lead at Shukran, where we believe that tipping changes lives. We also believe that an equitable world is a better world where more people have more opportunities in their hands. And that's why we're building Shukran, a financial services platform that grows incomes and financial inclusion among service workers in Africa. The idea of tipping is a very interesting one because I'd always seen my dad tip. I never really understood why. I would also tip a number of times, maybe leave like a 50 shillings on the table for the waiter to come and take. But I never really understood what it was all about until Mark brought it up and he was like, you know what, how can we actually increase the amount of money that these service workers actually get?
If we could solve people-centric problems, I really believe we can achieve amazing outcomes. And so when Madenge joined our fellowship program, as many others have done over the years, coming straight out of campus, I saw this young, bright, wide-eyed, excited young software developer, engineer who wanted to build stuff. And it took us 6 months to figure out what to work on, but Shukran gradually became the idea. How could we increase tip incomes to service workers? And once he was introduced to the idea, he took to it like a duck to water.
When you dig deeper into it, you realize that service workers don't earn much. But what you find is that a lot of them will receive tips on the side that they can actually use to supplement their income. And this can actually go into, buying lunch, buying dinner, paying for transport, and even going as far to do even more amazing things like saving and investing. But the unfortunate fact is that a lot of service workers don't receive as much in tips because we're not a tipping nation, as you'd say. So there is work to be done to actually increase that tipping culture. According to CBK, only 79% of us use mobile money for our payments. So in order to tip, they'll turn to mobile money. But unfortunately, when you want to tip them using mobile money, there are privacy concerns because you're sharing your phone number and then it exposes you to unsolicited calls and texts. So how are we actually solving this challenge? Well, we've built our digital tipping platform that allows you to basically tip digitally. But at the core, our mission is basically to increase the tips that these service workers receive, to put more money into their pockets. And during our market research, we actually saw this was already happening, whereby this lady named Feni, who is a service worker at Ocean Basket, basically told us her story.
My name is Feni Yarega. I'm a cashier at Ocean Basket restaurant in Kenya. What motivates me to do what I do is being independent. The tips that I receive from the customers as a token has really impacted my life in different ways. It helps me to meet my financial needs and support my family. I encourage customers to continue tipping when they receive great service.
Would you agree that you've received great service?
Yes.
Then, I guess you know the automatic answer is 2. Is 2?
Yeah.
Is 2? So we at Shukran realized that we can't just increase the tips and grow the incomes of service workers. We also have to grow their savings and investments so that they can become financially empowered individuals. So we embarked on building our financial services angle, which is regulated as a circle that basically brings together circle members to be able to save and invest as a community together and become financially empowered. In this circle, it's a savings and investment first circle, whereby they get to save and invest and get returns of up to 8% in interest per annum and even up to 10% in interest per annum. And in addition, the second pillar is that we provide financial literacy content, where we educate our members on how they can actually save and invest using the various methods on our platform, they're able to deal with debt management, they're able to deal with money management, but they're also able to receive tips through amazing service delivery so that they can actually grow financially. We previously built the digital tipping platform so that we could allow service workers at restaurants to receive more tips and basically grow financially. However, we received a call from a manager who used our tipping platform at one of our partner restaurants here in Nairobi, and she mentioned how this could work amazingly for our hotel. One of the interesting things that we notice is that at our hotel, whenever the guests come to tip, they don't just tip one service worker, they tip all the service workers as a whole, because the experience that they have in that 1 week period is contributed to by all the staff who give amazing service. And at the end of the day, they'll want to tip using credit card or even M-Pesa. But unfortunately, whenever they receive these tips, they go into the business account, which causes a whole financial management nightmare, whereby you have to manually distribute and disburse these tips to the staff. So we realized that this was a problem to solve, and we decided to go to actually onboard that hotel. And in the first month, they processed about 335,000 Kenya shillings in tips. This was something that they were looking for, and they were so happy that they actually gave us referrals to other hotels. And so far, we've onboarded about 10 hotels on our platform, from the likes of Burana Lodge to Safari Collections with the famous Giraffe Manor, as well as Cabanas Lamu and Kim House.
Hello, my name is Tess and I'm the manager here at Solio Lodge. We've just had the incredible Shukran team come to meet all the staff of Solio to come and explain what they do. And it was so incredible having them here. It's really helped the staff to understand that they're here to help improve their lives. They work so incredibly hard, and often it's so difficult for them to get tips from guests. We at Solio Lodge are really hoping that by having Shukran as part of our tipping experience is really going to improve the lives of our staff here at Solio.
At Solio Lodge, you've just seen that from the faces of Solio staff. We came with a product that is helping them to increase the tips, and actually they were very happy for that.
The change has been phenomenal, and we're looking to actually basically show the power of banking the unbanked. We believe that tipping changes lives, but the core of what Impact Africa does is changing the African narrative.